All right, we're rolling, Dave.
Hey, hey, Blue Table fans.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
I am a Blue Table fan, technically. Oh, let me get this switch so we can see ourselves. Because my only job in this little arrangement here is to look good. Yeah, that's my job. Mission accomplished.
It's a good thing he doesn't hire based on looks, then, I guess. Some of us downstairs are.
Yeah. Face for radio. Okay. So, speaking of gorgeous things.
Yes.
You got your new Dark Eldar book. And you play Dark Eldar.
I played him for a little over a year now.
Now, I didn't know this, but during the time that Nate was here, Dave was slowly acquiring Nate's Dark Eldar.
That's true.
Let's have the fans hear that story.
So he is all into Space Wolves, everything wolfy, and so he wanted his Space Wolves painted. And when he brought his Space Wolves in, we looked at him and it was like, we could help you out here. And so he wanted us to teach him how to paint, but in the end, he just was like, no, it's just easier for you guys to paint it. And I said, I would definitely do it. Because he said, yeah.
But you gotta give me a little something.
Give me something. And he's like, well, I don't want to pay you, but I've got a crap ton of Dark Eldar. And I was like, And that was when we did the Escalation League with Thomas.
Right. And the Dark Eldar were mostly assembled.
Oh yeah, most of it was.
Yeah,
a lot of it needed repairs.
Boys?
You know, general direction.
You are sick, sir.
So, that's how that came to be. Over a while, I just painted and painted and painted what he gave me, and slowly accrued all that Dark Eldar. Magnificent.
Okay. Great. So you've got about 6,000 points of Dark Eldar.
Yes, I've got.
And 1,500 is painted already. Yeah. And that looks really good.
That's what I'm gonna try and do.
We're gonna do a bat rep.
Yes.
Probably today.
Exciting.
We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. Yeah, I've already got like a scenario going.
You're all ready, yeah?
Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some of those guardsmen in there, and it'll be a slave raid.
I love it.
So I'll be attempting to like rescue these humans
before I can steal them.
Yeah, I don't know how, but it's gonna be a scenario thing. Hey, Katie.
Hi.
Yep. It's all right. We're not paying you any more attention than that.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. So Katie's the lead singer in a band, but
Really?
doesn't like the attention. Doesn't like attention.
How does that work?
I don't know. Anyway, all right. So let's talk about the Dark Eldar book.
Yes.
I know nothing about it. I haven't gotten mine yet.
It's a mixed bag, apparently, reading forum posts and whatnot. Some people are really liking it. Some people are looking a little bit down on it. I mean, they did what they've done to a lot of codexes, take out a lot of things that some players were like, oh, that's what made it Dark Eldar. But some players are like, totally excited because they revamped it essentially along the new lines they're doing. So like their transports are fast attack choices now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So if you're ever to ally with Eldar, you could stick your Wraith Guard into Raiders now.
Are you kidding me?
No, and they could be, you could bring your Assault Wraith Guard in Raiders and assault out of them.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, there's
that's going to make these guys real popular.
Yeah.
Well, and I love this, and I love 7th edition, and I love where the whole game is going, because it lends itself to conversion opportunities.
It's true.
So, like, you could get some Forge World Hornets, and convert those into Raiders, Eldar style Raiders.
That would be so cool.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do that now. Because that's a big flaw or shortcoming in the Eldar book. Not that I'm complaining about our wave serpents. Yeah, we got jagged on the wave serpents, man. But you get, you can't assault out of your train. There's no open top.
Top or assault vehicles. Yeah. That would be really cool.
And that's a problem.
Could you imagine a dark or Wraith Knight converted into like a Talus paint engine? So like a Homunculus had gotten a hold of it.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And started like
that'd be incredible.
beasting it out.
Yeah, that'd be incredible.
I gotta talk to Mason about that.
Okay, I think you should.
I think I should.
You should ally that. Don't be that way, Dave. Don't get away. No, you should. You should
Yeah,
totally do
Wraith
that.
Knight converted into.
Okay, so talk more about the book.
So more about the
general
book.
thoughts.
In general, they reworked the power from pain. So before, if you killed a unit killed a unit, you were able to get a pain token, and it gave you special abilities. Now, starting from turn 1, whatever turn it is, you get a special ability. So on turn 1, there's nothing.
Oh, it's automatic.
Automatic.
Army-wide.
Exactly. On turn 2, every unit in your army gets Feel No Pain 6 up. And then...
Oh, so you do get Feel No Pain
Yep.
still.
Everyone does. And then it just kind of increases. So on turn 3, you get Feel No Pain 5 up. On turn 4, you get Feel No Pain. You get Feel No Pain 5 up, like normal. And then you get Furious Charge. Or Fearless. And then you get Furious Charge on turn 5.
So you don't track it by unit.
No, just by turn.
It's very simplified.
Yeah. And
that's
very
better.
simple. Way better, because before it was so much note taking on what unit had killed what, and 9 times out of 10 I forgot what units had done anything, and so I didn't even really use it.
Right, and then an independent character joins, so they join, but then
and so now he's got a pain token. Someone's got to keep it. And do you keep it on him or not? And then what they did is a lot of the characters and/or weapons can increase that. So Homoculi, whatever unit they are in and themselves, treat the turn as being 1 turn higher.
Oh,
so if they're in a unit, and it's turn 2,
so you don't get
it's turn
Feel No
3.
Pain 4+.
No.
Okay.
Which actually, well, you can. There's tons of different things in the book. The Chronos Pain Engine is one of the ways where he brings a piece of Wargear, and anyone within 6 inches of him gets +1 to their Feel No Pain, up to 4 up.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So everyone who's got 5 up now has 4 up within 6 inches of him, and that's unit wide.
Oh, you
so every
are
unit
going,
within it. Yeah.
You're gonna have to bring those things now.
So cool.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Tons of way to mess with the power from pain.
You're gonna
tons of
see
way to
those
feel
pain
no
engines
pain.
now.
Oh,
You're gonna
yes.
see.
Go ahead, take a look. So,
yeah. All right. Well, keep
very
going,
interesting.
Keep going.
Another thing that I like is the way they changed the Webway portal. So before you used to put down the Webway portal, and that's where you came in if you came on from reserves, correct? But now Webway portal gives whatever person who has it in any unit or vehicle that he's in deep strike right off the bat. So if you keep a unit in reserve and put a character with Webway portal, now they can deep strike in, and they deep strike unerringly. So wherever you put them on there, they don't scatter whatsoever. You just put them on the board, and that's where they arrive. Amazing, huh?
Wow.
And all of your unnamed characters can have a Webway portal. Your Archon, your Succubus, and your Homoculi are all able to take it, and it's still 35 points. So there's tons of shenanigans you could do. Like I was saying, if you put...
So wait, it's kind of like a teleport homer.
Exactly. So you deep strike with a teleport homer, but just for him and whatever unit he's in. But it's so good. And the thing is it gives him and whatever unit he has deep strike. So if they don't have deep strike, you still get to deep strike with whatever unit you want. So you can put him in with Wraith Guard or whatever, or Hellions or whatever you want.
Wait, I could deep strike my D-Scythe Wraith Guard with no chance of deviation?
No chance of deviation. Yep. And they don't even need to transport anything. You just put them in the unit, hold that unit in reserve, and then they just deep strike in when they do come in, unerringly, wherever you want to put them.
Wherever you want to put them.
Yeah, because they don't scatter whatsoever.
Hold on, wait. Yeah, I guess I don't understand this Wargear.
So the
So
piece
if
of
a guy
Wargear,
has it, anything can deep strike in unerringly.
anything
anywhere on the board.
that guy's
It's not
a
within
part of
limits.
the unit. No. So you put him in the unit with the Wraith
Oh,
Guard,
I see. Okay.
and him and that unit gain deep strike, and they do not scatter when deep strike.
Oh, okay. Well, then this makes so it's you don't have to like have it on a guy and he goes out and like places it.
Nope. That person has the Wargear, and so whatever
He
unit
just
he's with,
supposedly
it's like,
opens this
He
portal.
opens this portal, and now you step through. whatever you
Oh,
want.
guys. Shenanigans are going to ensue from this.
I have been thinking of some nasty combos to do that with.
Yeah, it's incredible. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on.
Beautiful.
Wait, what's the thing that gives +1 to Feel No Pain?
So he can bring the
Spirit Probe?
Spirit Probe, yeah.
Spirit
And in the
Probe.
spirit, and it just says that any unit.
couple of spirits sitting there. I think I just got probed.
Makes me tougher. So.
That's awesome. But you know what, buddy? I'm feeling no pain.
Yeah. One of the things, some of the things they took out, which you may not like, is the Huskblades AP value went down to a 3-up.
Oh.
From a 2-up.
But you know what?
But, so
what were
you
you
see
really
that.
killing with that?
Exactly.
Anyway?
Exactly. Well, Yeah.
Well, Tyrannid monstrous creatures hate the husk blade.
And they
It's
still,
like,
I mean, they still hate it.
Initiative 8, I'll hit you.
I'll hit
I
you
do it
three or four.
Okay, I'll make my
times.
save. Well, slow your roll there, pal. There's no save.
Exactly.
Okay, well then I'll take a wound. Yeah, actually, it immediately
Instant
kills
death.
you.
Yep. Still beautiful.
There's actually some art in here of somebody sucking out the soul of some Tyrannid creature.
Oh, they also changed the soul stone. The one that would take double your strength essentially. Instead, now whenever you're in a challenge and you however many unsaved wounds you do, you gain 1 strength. So if you were able to do 1, maybe 2, and he doesn't save it or it goes through.
Look at this amaze balls.
I know. They have 2 or 3 new pictures in there that were just
amazing.
full
Screen things here.
Take a peek because that's what I was most impressed about. The old codex had a lot.
Look
of
at this witch over here just flying through the air.
Pictures. But
Wow!
So
not concerned about those Carnifexes or whatever they are.
And this is what I was.
Not even worried about it.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, what a lot of the things they've done to it is geared it more towards the raiding force that it's supposed to be. I mean, the ability to take those transports and fast attack. They moved the Razor Wing jet fighter from heavy support to fast attack. A lot of it's now, you know what I mean, fast moving things. I mean, the bikes, they reduced them in points, so now they're a little bit better to take. I mean, everything is geared towards that raiding party that the Dark Eldar should be, in my opinion. So
I can't find Spirit Probe on here.
Should be right.
Ranged weapons, arcane wargear, Dark Eldar vehicle
Right
equipment.
there, Spirit Pro.
Oh, okay. What's that under? Arcane wargear.
Arcane
Okay.
Wargear.
Got it. The model and all friendly units with both the Dark Eldar faction and Feel No Pain special rule. It doesn't increase it for allies.
No. But your
Within
allies,
6 inches of 1 or more models with Spirit Probe receive a +1 bonus to their Feel No Pain. This is cumulative with any other modifiers to Feel No Pain, but cannot improve their Feel No Pain beyond 4+. Because immediately halfway through that, I'm like, oh, I'll just take 5 of them
exactly.
and ramp it up to 2 up.
But if you did have 2 of them on the first or the second turn when they only have Feel No Pain 6 up, it goes to a 4 up.
Right.
I mean, it's not bad to bring more than 1 because the bubble's not that huge.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's
Webway portal.
definitely
If
good.
a model with a Webway portal is in reserves or ongoing reserves, then the model and any unit it has joined or is embarked upon has the Deep Strike special rule. This model and his unit will not scatter if arriving from Deep Strike reserve. So elegant, so simple,
perfectly put,
and is amazing. Like that just changed the game right there.
Well, for Dark
Because
Eldar players,
I guarantee you, a unit of Wraithguard with D-sides arriving like this, that
ruins
is
your day.
so bad. Okay, here's 47 hits, and I'm dead serious. A unit just like reasonably spaced out can easily get 20 to 35 hits on it from these D-sides, and you just roll. Oh, here's 6 that are instant death. Let's do those first.
Yep.
And then, it's just AP2.
Yeah,
It's so bad, Dave.
I agree.
It's so bad. I owe it to my life to at least try one game where I take 4 units like that and just drop them. Boom. Just drop them like nobody's business. Yep. Just drop those Wraith Guard.
So when they do come in and they're
in
like
the middle, anywhere on the board that I want,
and they're in that little
and
round
just place
cone,
them.
though, you gotta make sure because you can't put flame templates on each other. You know what I mean? But
Oh
you're
yeah,
still-
because they'll be in a pod.
They're in a pod, but you'll still be able to if you finagle.
No. There's a solution to this. You put a Spirit Seer, not a Spirit Seer, Spirit Seer in that unit, 70 points. Okay, now he can do Voices of Twilight on them. So they arrive, does Voices of Twilight, that's psychic power, right? It gives them battle focus.
Oh.
So now they can run, get into position,
and then shoot.
and then shoot all those flame attempts. Now that's a spendy unit because you got 200 for the Wraithguard, about 70 for the what's it, and then what's the it's probably
So it's
100
35
points
points.
for this.
35 points for the Webway, and then 65 back for the guy. So base he'd be 95. That's all you brought.
Okay, so you're talking about 380 points for this unit, but
Still not bad.
it's auto kill everything in sight.
Yeah.
It's so bad, Dave. It's Oh my gosh, it's incredible.
Another way you could do it too is if you put them in a Raider, because Raiders and Venoms deep strike.
What? Just standard?
Standard on there.
Really?
Yep. They deep
Whoa,
strike.
that is so cool.
So I mean, if you don't put the Archon in there, because I'm pretty sure Wraith Guard are bulky, right? So you can only put 5 in there. But if you want to put the Archon in there, then you'd only be able to put 4 in there. But then you can put the Archon in something else, maybe. But still, four Flamer templates in a Raider and deep strike it in. It's not bad.
Couple things. First off, I love it that they're using the models for art.
Yeah.
Now, that's great, and it's great marketing too, because it literally you can buy this stuff. This is what you can buy. This is what you're getting. Okay, but I did want to point out just a bit of trivia for the fans. That a couple of years ago, Games Workshop sued this small company called Chapter House for copyright infringement, because Chapter House was saying, we're making these shoulder pads for Space Marines. They specifically said it. Whereas before, you could just say, well, it's a whatever, give it some different name, you know, a Space Elves space bike, you know, and that's really all they had asked for. They were just saying, they'd say cease and desist, you know, at least change the name, for pity's sake. So Chapter House was like, well, actually, we don't got to do that, and we're not going to. So GW was like, okay, well, we're going to crush them. And but what came out of that lawsuit, for those of you that were following it, and by the way, I may just light up the comments with just this one. Sorry, Dave.
It's okay.
I'm ruining it for you. Was that a nuance of the lawsuit was that since Chapter House had made Eldar Farseer on Jetbike, and Games Workshop had never published such a model, they were like, well, maybe Chapter House owns
the rights.
Eldar Farseer on Jetbike, and you, in your book, you have no claim on that. So that's why you're seeing them absolutely inquisitorially strip everything for which they might not possibly have complete copyright. So that's like the mycetic spores for Tyranids. Those couldn't be in the rule book anymore. So many companies, these little podunk companies, if they then published it, could say, whoa, 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 easy, slow your roll there, G-Dub. That's obviously our idea, this alien pod, for that things come out of. So it's, yeah. That's why you saw a cleanup. That's why you see a lot of the special characters getting dropped. Anything without a published model is just not there. And that's too bad. There's a weird side effect of that whole thing.
Because they lost 4 named characters. They lost Veg, they lost the Baron, they lost Duke, and they lost Lady. But apparently, supposedly, Vec is supposed to come out in a data slate in the near future, which would be good for me because a lot of them have been getting Lords of War.
There was like a story about him in there.
Exactly. He's in there in the fluff. And Roberto mentioned that they have an old 3rd edition model for Vect and for his Dais of Destruction. So, if that's the case, and they do, and that's all hunky-dory, I really hope to see Vect come back because, yes, he was really good, and yes, a lot of people brought him to abuse rules and whatnot, but in my opinion, he fit the Dark Eldar cunning and deceit and disgustingness like no other.
Amazing. The Rise of Vect. There's a little story in here called The Rise, and because I swiped this off your desk earlier. I was reading it. And I could not stop reading this story.
So good, huh?
It was brilliant. You were just like, guy, no wonder this guy runs the show.
Exactly. The one where he stole a Space Marine ship so that they would come in and he used it to kill his enemies was amazing.
Oh, just
so cunning.
He shadows this Salamander's cruiser, takes it, puts it in like this haywire field, and tows it back to the city. And then just, you guys, you got to read the story for yourselves.
Like, let's go get him.
Like, what? That's how you read that story. Like literally at the end, you're just like your eyeball is like actually touching the page. Yeah, it hurts too when you rip that off.
And they've actually got some new and interesting fluff for you Dark Eldar fans. You know, they've got some new story, not a new storyline, but they've got some tidbits in here that weren't in the old codex, which was very interesting. They talk about this portal of Cain in the very, very underpits of the
Kimura.
Kimura, in which apparently it's like weakening or whatever, and the guards they've got down there watching it are we're going insane and whatnot. And so Vect and it was enacting this plan to like steal the null psychers, the ones that like have the null field around them, to put them down there to kind of whatever. And then Malice finds out, and she thinks he's trying to break it open and bring Kane back, and so she's like fighting him a little bit. And very, very interesting.
Oh yeah.
A lot of cool stuff in this book, guys. Fluff-wise, unit-wise. And I know there's gonna be a lot of people that are like, oh, but they got rid of this, got rid of that, but still.
This is my favorite line.
Story time with Shawn.
Yet Lord Ilithian's appreciation of the spectacle was soured somewhat when Hesprax's silvered blades burst through his chest, the runes of his black heart skewered on their tips. Brilliant. He's just standing there like, yes, my victory is terrible.
A little sour, a little salty.
Oh, the alien queen appears. So anyway, yeah, incredible. So guys, that's what BTP is here for you to go, I like Dark Eldar, and you, up to and including, someone can email us a list and just say, make this appear on my doorstep. That's what we do. We can even make the list for you.
That's true.
Yep.
I mean, we all down here play some have specialties and whatnot. So.
And some clients will order all the models on their own, and that actually puts your project ahead a couple of weeks because it just the artists have it. They just pick that up.
Another great way to do it is check out our web store. There's tons of models there we can refurbish.
We have a lot of Dark Eldar up there right now.
Well, a lot of it's going away.
Is it?
I was also trying to get an order of some Talos paint engines and Kronos paint engines, and before I could make my order, someone had already bought them out from under me.
Oh, so brutal.
But yeah,
guys,
tons of different
don't
stuff,
wait.
guys. Check it out.
Don't wait. So thank you, Dave. Do want to put a little PS on this. First off, we're always trading in stuff. And the great thing about bluetablestore.com, oh, and you'll email store@bluetablepainting.com, is that we offer immediate relief. You're going to send your list. Dave is going to make you immediately like 4 different offers. And you send them in. We even give you a little credit to help you with your shipping too. And so you send your stuff and you're done. You can go shopping. You can get a coupon for a store like Miniature Market or the War Store. So you can get new stuff, anything you like, sit on it for a while, you know. And your significant other, for those of us who contend with that aspect, you know, is happy to see all those models going and the budget unthreatened. So clear out all those old figs. You're not using them. Okay, one more thing, if you don't mind. That's awesome. Oh, you're so sweet. You're not like in a hurry. Is that at this particular time, I have cash for armies. I'm ready to buy your army, and when it shows up, I can FedEx out a check or money order to you. But here's the catch: you can't be emotionally attached to that army. You've got to. It's got to be low enough that I can then go into a relatively cutthroat secondary market and still make some money back. Because that's what I want to do. I want to get armies in the hands of people at a reasonable price, and so people can have fun with this. Just have fun with your painted armies. I love it. And by the way, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for armies that are painted or mostly painted that I can refurb and then turn them over. And I would love to get some privateer press stuff in. That's really what we like. We like privateer press these days.
Good models.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Any parting shots about the codex? Anything you thought of while we were sitting?
No, I'm just. There's been some changes out there, and there's a lot of naysayers, but you know what I mean? Like, go with it, guys. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot, Dave. And thank you for tuning in.
Yeah. See you guys later.
And for those of you that didn't get enough of my kneecap,
you just went the PG-14 or whatever.
It's like a hairy beluga.